Welcome, folks. This may be hard to believe. This is your very last module of your very last formal course in your low residency program. Who would have thought that just a short year and a half ago, as you sat in your orientation to the low residency program, that you would be at this point in time looking at the end of the formal class experience. So let's review a little bit about what's in this last module and congratulate you on what you're almost done with and give you a chance to take a look at the very last home stretch in front of us. Okay? So, module number 6, our learning objectives for this module. You've had a number of courses. We want to give you a chance to reflect on the courses that you've taken and any changes that you've had in your professional interests. Some of you have taken on new responsibilities in your work. Some of you have taken on new jobs. So there have been some changes in your lives. So we want to take a look at what you've taken from your courses and changes in your lives that might have changed your professional interest over the past year and a half from when you started in the program. Okay, the second of our learning objectives is to review the professional context for your work. Again, some of you have had some changes in your work environment. So that means that you may have found some of your coursework or some of your reflective practice work to be more useful than others, and something that you draw on more on a daily basis. So we'd like to give you a chance to take a look at how this professional context for your work has shaped your interests, because we want this master's program, this master's degree, education, to be something you can draw from for quite a while. So let's take a look at how the professional context has impacted this learning. We'd like to give you a chance to explore a current issue in the field that either you are spending time with in your work and have an interest in, or may potentially be your capstone topic, or is just something that you have an interest in. And then we want to give you a chance to share with your colleagues, because, you know, this is the last formal course you're going to get to do that in. Doesn't that sound good? Okay, so here's the assignments. And the assignments are on the Moodle site already. They're there for you. They're in more detail, as are some of these other items. But I just want to review them real quickly for you. There are 3 assignments. The first is ripping off this page. The first is reflection. There's a reflection paper in here that we're going to ask you to write on your own, and it'll capture some of what's here in these first 2 learning objectives, a reflection piece on your courses and your professional context. So this reflection paper should give us that. We'll draw upon this and should give us that information. The second, you know, you all know a lot about technology, and you've been grinding out these papers and assignments, so we wanted this assignment to be a little more fun for you. So we're going to ask you to role play a scenario, and you can do this with other members of your cohort, or you can do this with people in your work context, however it suits where you want to go. And we've given you a couple of topics that you can work with, and a couple of different ways to frame this, and it's on the Moodle site in the description of the course. This should give us a chance to get at this exploration of a current issue in the field, and also the opportunity to share with your colleagues in your cohort. And then the last thing we're going to ask the last assignment is something I'd like you to share your resources. Because in order to do this role play, you're probably going to need to draw from some literature, some other resources in the field to help make this work. So even though you'll be doing this either by yourself or with other folks, then I would ask you to separately share the resources that you've used. There's a Moodle site there, a forum where you can upload your resources. Hopefully you'll be able to use these as you start to work on your capstone, or some of your other colleagues might get a chance to take a look at some of these resources because you got them so excited about a particular topic of interest of yours. Okay? So that's what this module looks like. And least you feel like, oh my goodness, I can't possibly deal with another module. I want you to take a moment, take a deep breath, and take a look at what comes next. Okay? Once this is done, you have only one more thing left to do. Ta-da! Your capstone. Yay! And your capstone will come in the form of your paper, and then you'll come back to us and do your seminar, and look, graduation. Look how close this is to this. Visualize where we're going next. Okay? You're almost there, folks. So let's get through this last module. Check the Moodle site for more details on what's involved in this scenario. I hope this all works for you. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back on campus for graduation. So let's get through Module 6. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.